Welcome in, beautiful souls. I have a message here I want to deliver to you today. Now, this is, I got a download here. They showed me an eagle, and this is about clarifying clarity of your vision. So, something important is going on here because this is about a law of attraction. And they're saying that you could have like a lot of thoughts that are going round and around in your head like a loop. And so you could be, they just want to know that, let you know that you are surrounded, protected, and loved and guided by benevolent ascended masters. And that they want you to be able to see the big picture here. They are saying that these are for like psychics, healers, and truth tellers. And that you have been absorbing thoughts and energies all around you. So wherever you're going, you're absorbing other people's thoughts and energy. So their feelings too. So this could be creating a really crazy loop in your head. So they're saying that. So I wrote down like there's a possibility of negative thinking, and that you need to raise your thoughts and there's they were saying about getting back on track spiritually, and that you have the ability to manifest, and that fears could be hindering this progress, and that you're becoming too focused on material illusions. So I brought out some decks, and it started with this one here, the seal. Now, this wasn't a deck that I brought out, it was just stuck in another deck, so I felt that it had a big significance to this reading here, so I kept it out. It says, I find humor in the hardship. It is safe to explore my inner child's deepest needs. So, I think that, you probably have gone through so many hardships that now you just laugh at it because, you just think about how ridiculous it all is. And then I brought out this deck, my truth-telling deck, and the first card that popped out is change, transformation, newborn, evolution. So I don't know, we're brought out the inner child and then the newborn, and then a divine intervention was on the bottom. So this could be like a lot of karmic law, and then you got miracle law, dreams come true, get what you want. That's because you're a major manifester here. Yeah, see what's going on here is, I was right. So this is a mirror. What's happening is you're absorbing other people's energies and you're mirroring them back to them. And, maybe that is helping or triggering these other people, which is, it's bringing in this karma for them and you, though, right? But the thing is, like, you're getting trapped in it. Maybe because you don't realize that you're a psychic empath or an empathic healer or something along that lines. I mean, we don't normally know that anyway. I mean, we come here on this earth and we don't know any of this stuff. And then, of course, on the bottom, when I pulled out this deck, it was like dragons slay them all. And I was looking at this girl here and I was thinking, I don't think this is a woman. This looks like a child to me. So I think this is where they're like saying like, and then the sword, like that represents like air, right? Though dragons, I don't think are anything to fear. I think dragons are something very beautiful. But I mean, with that girl in the picture there, I think she blames the dragons for her losing her leg. So she's blaming the dragons, but I don't think it's the dragons. I think it was part of her journey here to live without that leg. Okay, you want a card here, Spirit? Spaceship, don't be afraid to sing. Yeah, you might resonate as a starseed. Okay, we're going to set that there. You're definitely okay, let's see here. Let's see what they want here for the Ascended Master deck here. Or Divine Masters, I guess. I don't know what it's called. Some of these cards just don't want to come out. Joan of Arc, look. Sacred activist. See? You had that child and the other one with the sword, that girl. And now you have Joan of Arc here on the bottom. Do not be afraid. Stand up for your beliefs. Stand up for your beliefs. Okay. I'm very drawn to this card here. Okay, I'm going to keep it out. All right, let's see here. I'm going to pull a few more cards. I'll move you down here. Okay, what do you have in this deck here? What message do you want to leave this viewer or viewers? Could be more than one. Book signing. That's like accomplishments. Being seen. Okay, let's see here. Okay, the card seems to really want to come out, so let's pull it out. Well, I just started with that on the bottom. Abundance. Sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Yeah, fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. Yeah, like I said, I think that you have a lot of things that go on in your life, a lot of hardships. Okay, let's see here. Let's pull out a couple of these. See what other message is here. Just the one. Flow. Oops. Know yourself. Yeah, this is going to, this is this inner child cleansing thing that I think they're talking about here. I think it's important to, because they also brought out a deck that they wanted me to pull out a card that you can use for healing or to help transform energy or something to that effect. Okay, I guess it's that card then. Yeah, it'd be successful. You'll have success with it. And I see that orange too. There's a lot to do with that sacral chakra. Okay, let's begin here. What's this? Thorns. Weave together the crown you deserve. Number 14. Look, you have 14 and 14. They want me to read that. Hold on. I'm going to read that in this here. This angel number book. 14. Oops. 14. Lean upon the angels to help you maintain a positive outlook. This will keep your own demeanor optimistic and bright. Yeah, because because I wrote down there's a possibility of like negative thinking going on. And you need to raise your thoughts. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, the bears. Guardian. Black bear. Gentle and wise protector. Give me your confidence and power. Help me protect the ones I love. Awaken my intuition and guide me. Yeah. Yeah. I see that they have frogs here too. Frogs are a lot about transformation. And the bees are about community and healing. Black bears, you might be seeing a lot of black bears, or these are like bluebirds here. They keep drawing me back to this deck. Hold on. There's something else in this deck here. They want me to... Gee whiz, Spirit. This one. Look at that, the bee. I was just talking about the bee. You are a powerful creator. Yeah, you're a big manifester here. Your work blesses everything you touch. Be open to receive sweetness. You are the queen of abundance. Wow, Spirit, no joke. Okay. Oh yeah, because there's abundance on the bottom here too. All right. Queen bee. Yeah, you're really, I don't know if you realize that you're definitely, the thorns too. This is about where you have to go through all that hardship, right? And then you have this child here too. I think these are like, this kind of gives me all the stages of life here. There's something in that they want me to look at. Where the book is. Oh, here we go. Oh, can't even get it out of the box here. Let me see if I can get it out. Wow. Yeah, your life is really a struggle here. 14. This right here is the ultimate card of celebration. Not just for yourself. You're amazing, though. But for those around you. When you're done putting on your crown, because she's a queen bee. Look at that. When you're done putting on your crown each and every morning, go to help someone else put on theirs. You have so much love and wisdom to spread, so don't waste it. Self-love is essential, but community is important too. Okay, yeah. So the bees, when I was talking about the bees, about community there, they're bringing up a lot about children here, so I want to say the kids are probably really drawn to you. You heal people without realizing that you're healing them. But these negative, I think that's what you're doing. I think you're absorbing these people's negative thoughts and emotions and transmuting it for them. That's how you're healing them. And they might not realize it in that moment. Shiva, karma release. Look, and it comes, and there's karma here. Yeah, you're releasing their karma. You're helping to release other people's karma for them. The end of a cycle. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Wow. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Yeah, everything is free will, right? So all this hardship that you've gone through, this hardship is definitely has shaped you. Because if you've gone through a lot of hardship and you've explored your inner child's deepest needs and you've done all that internal work, you've brought all this change. Like you've basically come from like a newborn, you've evolved into this magical queen, right? Or king. They were talking a lot about that you have the ability to manifest that. You might review it as like miracles, but with these dreams come true here, you will get what you want. All this Yeah, I think that's what you're doing. I think you're absorbing other people's thoughts and emotions. So you really have to do a lot of cleansing for yourself to like bring yourself back out of these negative thoughts, because this is something I think you know, something you're drawing in onto you. Well, the reading glasses, look. Yeah, look closer. Look closer. Closer. What's being written in the stars? What's written in the stars? Something about written in the stars. Look closer. Something's written in the stars, is what I was told. Let's see here. I don't know what this card is about. Looking closer. Precision, clarity, a closer look. Okay, so when this card arrives, it invites you to look closer. An important message may be waiting for you, and it could be right in front of your face. Additionally, this card may encourage you to be less vague and more precise. Just as reading glasses bring fuzzy images into crisp focus, this could be the moment to be more specific and detail-oriented. Is there an area of your life where you need to be more meticulous or provide clearer instructions? Okay, I don't know what that means. I don't know how to read that card. Clearer instructions. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to pull it the book signing. Clearer instructions. Okay, what does this mean? The reading glasses here. The author. Okay, you write your own story. I would think that's what this means, the author. I see there's reading glasses here. Educating yourself, maybe. Determination, independence, creation. Take charge of your life, yeah. Be more assertive. Instead of passively waiting for an opportunity to land in your lap, go create your own opportunities. What do you want? And what are you going to do about it? This is your invitation to decide what you want and take action to make it so. You are the author of your own story. Yeah. So, the reading glasses. Look closer. Being very mysterious here. What is this? Divine Blueprint. That's funny that they came out again. Wonder if this has anything to do with that last reading I did. You know, that last reading I did was all about change too. Sacred mountains. Yeah, I think they're asking you to do a little bit more education or something. I don't know if it has to do with like being a psychic healer or an intuitive healer or an energy healer. I think I just said that, didn't I? Death. You know, death is all about change. That's like a rebirth. Yeah. To get to the sacred mountain too, it's a hard, there's a lot of hardship to get there. There's a lot of, it's a lot that you've gone through. But with the warrior, okay, Spirit, what do you want here? See that they're showing the success here too. Yeah, and right underneath here is anxiety, although in the cleanse right underneath. So I'm thinking that that there's times that you're getting a lot of anxiety. You're being successful with whatever you're doing. It's a success, like you're helping people with this healing process, but it leaves you with anxiety. So I think after every time you encounter people, I think you need to go through a cleansing process. And right under that's magic. Yeah. Okay. Let's see what else here. Not this one. What do you want? The dragon. You know what? The galactic gods, and I was saying, that card came out here with the dragons. And I was saying how she's blaming the dragons. Yeah, when you're going through all these thoughts, I think that's what's happening. It's causing a lot of difficulty. It's causing you to get stuck. But you have powerful protection going on here. Because you're surrounded, you're protected, and you're loved. But these are benevolent masters that are protecting you. And it says here in this card, divine intervention. You have divine intervention here too. Deep healing, big change. Look at that. And this is all about this healing and change that I was talking about. Okay. The Raven. Master Saint Germain, seeing through illusions. And there was something here that I wrote down about illusions. Yeah. Too focused on material illusions. I wrote that down. Look. Too focused on material illusions. Thoughts going around and around. The vision of clarity with the eagle. Yeah, they want to get you back on track here because there's something going on that they want you to look closer because there's something here that you're not seeing the illusions here. What are these illusions? Energy awareness. Alchemy gifts. Yes, exactly. That's what I was saying. That's what you're doing. You're taking this, you're taking these fears from other people. You're taking all these things and you're transmuting them for them. Very spiritual one. That's what you are. Look at that. Angels on the bottom. 444, divine progress. Okay. Look at that. Right underneath is Arcturus, the master manifester. And I told you were a manifester. On the bottom here, you are loved and supported. The 11th house. Aquarian too is, Aquarians are humanitarians. They want me to look this number up here. So this is higher guidance going on. Clarity, stability, angelic support. This is putting you in a higher timeline. Yeah, you're a queen bee, so you're a natural born leader. stargazer, highly evolved. Yeah, and I was saying, and I kept saying something about you're written in the stars. A doer of ancient gifts, sacred geometry. You know, and then you have the divine blueprint here, sacred geometry. You know, you've changed. You do help a lot of people, and you don't even realize it. You have a true inner purpose, though. You know, they're bringing up something about money too. You know, you could be using this gift somehow to make a living off of this or something. 444. Okay, so 444 here. Is this all? Hold on. Yeah, okay, continues. Okay, so it says, there are angels. They're everywhere around you. Just like I said in my download, you are completely loved, supported, and guided. That's exactly what I wrote down. Look, you're surrounded, protected, loved, and guided by benevolent and ascended masters. What does it say here? And guided by many heavenly beings, and you have nothing to fear. Wow, spirit. It's these thoughts or something that is it's causing some trouble for you, though. Okay. You know, because they brought out the inner child, I brought out this my deck. That's it's a doodle tarot deck, so it's kind of fun and childlike. You know what I mean? Page of Cups. Yeah, look at the love. Happy news. Spirituality. Creativity. You know, I notice that they're showing a lot of dolphins here too. There's a dolphin over here and a dolphin here. Dolphins are all about play and joy. Okay, spirit. Let's see what else. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, this is this mastery here. The Death card again. This is about this transformation. The King of Swords. Mental clarity. Authority. Again, you know, the King of Swords is a lot about the thinking too, right? So you got to be careful of these thoughts. I think that's what they're trying to get through here about these thoughts. Mastering them. Yeah, you're going to have success. You know, you have success here again with the Pentacles here, the Nine of Pentacles. Profit and home. Yeah, you're going to be, this is going to make you financially stable. Like I said, it's about this money, because even on the bottom of this deck, it's about money. Abundance is your birthright. You could be struggling with like earthly things, because it says here that you're too, on my download, that you're too focused on material illusions. And the second house is all about like your possessions and your assets and your income. Okay. But you know, this is this Three of Pentacles here is about mastery. It's about mastering your craft, right? Being an apprenticeship. You're yeah, you're being guided by angels and galactic races here. Okay, is there anything else here, Spirit? Just heard no. The Ace of Cups, yeah, things are going to be overflowing. The abundance. You know, you have this dove here too. That's from Spirit. The Ten of Wands, yeah, putting down these burdens of the life. Look, yeah, and the creativity here. This new beginnings, yeah, and you got Two of Wands again. You could be planning for your future, traveling, making decisions. Okay, let's see. There's one more that they want here. They want to bring out this. This is something that you can use for clearing your energy or honing your energy or something to do with your energy. Let's see here. Okay, Spirit, what do you want here? Whoa, whoa. Oh my gosh, there's 3. Live an extraordinary life. Number 9. Again, another 9. Emerald. Calm your mind, body, and soul, and rejuvenate your body. Improve your vision. Oh, which card? Okay, I'm not taking any of these because it just seems like way too many here. Okay, let's do a controlled pull here. I'm going to do a controlled one since the cards are flying around. Okay, Spirit. Okay. Scarlet attracts success. Is that manifesting? See that rose? It's beautiful. You know, rose petals are all heart-shaped. Let's see here. Scarlet. What number is that? Number 7. Number 7 is a very spiritual number. Oh, they want me to read that out of the book. You're probably seeing a lot of numbers here. You know, and I'll tell you, number 14 also breaks down to a 5, which is change. What do you want me? Oh, 7. 7. You're on the right path, and the outcome will exceed your expectations. The number 7 is a sign that divine magic is supporting you and opening doors of opportunity. Cool. Because they even showed the magic here with this. They're like, success, it's causing anxiety. You're succeeding with like transmuting this energy for people, but it's bringing you some kind of anxiety, and you need to do a cleansing. And you know, they have magic here. So let's see here. Scarlet is the color of passion. Yeah, so is the sacral chakra. It's the color of passion, success, and vitality that is known for its power, strength, and dynamism. It stands out and demands to be noticed. A color of victory. Scarlet allows you to confidently achieve your dreams. Realize your dreams with the power of scarlet. So, to attract great opportunities into your life, imagine soaking your feet in scarlet liquid. Then put scarlet socks on your feet and imagine there are 10 steps to your success in front of you. As you take each step towards your success, breathe in the scarlet energy of power, success, and confidence. Imagine getting closer to your goal with every step until you feel like you have the success you desire. Say, Divine Spirit, please infuse me with the energy of persistence, confidence, and success. Wow. That was kind of cool. Okay, is there anything else? Okay, nope, that's all I have. So I'm going to bid you a good day, and I'm going to close this reading, and I hope this video finds you well, and I hope it's been enlightening, and, you learn a little bit more about yourself. With that, just going to say bye. Bye.